So the volume of air that always remain in the lungs. The first level that we have to remember. Yeah, the primary issues we need to know first of all. So this is residual volume. What do you say the residual volume? The volume of air. The mind map which shows the total text information in one diagram. The volume of air that always remain in the lungs. That always remain in the lungs. That means here in any case, lungs cannot be emptied over. So always some amount of air, even after forcible expiration, you will find some amount of air, the volume of air. We all that always remain in the lungs. We say it as residual volume. Okay. So what is the amount of residual volume? 1100 ml to 1200 ml. Okay. So then after the tidal volume, that tidal volume actually we just made it for our comfort. We categorized into two portions. So like this, tidal volume inspiration, tidal volume expiration. Okay, TV and TVI, TVE. So how much we'll find the tidal volume? 500 ml. Okay. What is tidal volume?
Volume of air enters and exits.
Volume of air enters or exit. Enters, that means inspiration. Exit, that means expiration. Enter or exit the lungs in normal inspiration, normal breathing, normal inspiration, normal expiration. Normal breathing, we can say either it is going to be inspiration or expiration. Okay, next. The volume of air enters into the lungs by forcible inspiration. What we say it as? The volume of air enters into the lungs by forcible inspiration. Yes, very good. Inspiratory reserve volume. Inspiratory reserve volume. So how much you can see the inspiratory reserve volume? It is 2500 ml to 3000 ml. So need to remember it as forcible inspiration. You need to remember it as forcible inspiration. Okay. Next, the volume of air exit the lungs by forcible expiration. What we call it as expiratory reserve volume. Expiratory reserve volume. Forcible expiration. Should remember it as forcible expiration. Expiratory reserve volume. So simply we call it as amount of air exit the lungs by forcible expiration. Okay, so that forcible expiratory reserve volume is going to be 1000 to very good 1000 to 1100 ml. So this is the basic line that we need to remember. So what we are seeing here, residual volume, tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume, and expiratory reserve volume. Remaining all the issues which we are going to learn based on this only. That's why I asked over that to remember these first of all. That I explained it earlier, the last class, because of this only. So in normal language, let's talk about the normal language. What is residual volume? Residual volume is always remain in the lungs like that. What is tidal volume? Normal breathing, either inspiration or expiration. Then what is IRV? Inspiratory reserve volume, forcible inspiration. ERV, forcible expiration. So if we remember like that, that we can continue it comfortably in the next. Here, that let me draw the full diagram for this, that to understand much better, the full diagram. That here it is actually the mind map. For our comfort, for our understanding, we are putting a mind map here. That mind map which explains about the total lung capacities. Okay. So here it is. What is this? Residual volume, then tidal volume, then inspiratory reserve value, then expiratory. So that it should fix in your mind. You need to fix this in mind. Okay, so let me write all these things here now. The tidal value. First of all, the tidal value. I'm taking tidal value. Now I am going to write the text language. The volume of air. So sorry, residual volume. I should write my residual volume. The volume of air.
Which always remains in
The volume of air remaining in the lungs. The volume of air remaining in the lungs. Remaining in the lungs even after forcible expiration. Even after forcible expiration, whatever the air which remain in the lungs, we call the, what do you say it as? Residual volume. We call it as residual volume. Residual volume. So in brief terms, we say it as RV. This is residual volume. So then what is the residual volume here? What is the residual volume?
700 to 1200.
Yeah, that you should remember. That is 1100 to 1200 ml. 1100 to 1200 ml. Okay. This is residual value. Next, tidal value. Tidal value. So, what is tidal value? The volume of air. Volume of air inspired. Volume of air inspired or expired. That volume of air which is inspired or expired. That means entered inside or going outside. During normal breathing. During normal inspiration. During normal inspiration or expiration. During normal inspiration or we can say expiration. During normal inspiration or expiration. Okay, so that what we call it as tidal volume. We say it as tidal volume. Tidal volume. We call it as tidal volume. The volume of air enters inside or outside. That means enter into the lungs or exit from the lungs. So we call it as tidal volume. In brief terms, we say TVI and TVE. Okay, next. Inspiratory reserve value. The maximum volume of air. The maximum volume of air. What is inspiratory reserve value? In what terms we say inspiratory reserve? The maximum volume of air that can be inhaled, during forced breathing. Forcible inspiration. We said to remember forcible inspiration. During forcible breathing, the maximum volume of air that can be inhaled during the forced breathing. We can say that forced breathing in addition to the tidal volume. So that means in addition to the tidal volume. That means already we said about the tidal volume. So in addition to the tidal volume, that already tidal volume is 500 ml. In addition to the tidal volume, that if more air is taken inside, what we say that particular air which is taken inside, inspiratory reserve volume. Inspiratory reserve volume. Okay. So next, about expiratory reserve volume. Expiratory reserve value. The maximum volume. The maximum volume of air that can be, the maximum volume of air that can be exhaled. That means going out. During what time? Forced breathing. During forced breathing. Then here also, in addition to the tidal volume, that we need to say, in addition to the tidal volume, that more air in addition to the tidal volume, that we can say it as expiratory reserve volume. We can say it as expiratory reserve volume. Okay, so then need to write what is inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, that amount of inspiratory reserve volume. Inspiratory reserve volume is about 2000 to 2000 sorry 2500 to 3000 ml. Okay, so expiratory reserve value.
1000 to 1100.
Yeah, 1000 to 1100. Okay, now here I am going to make a round. There we have to write the no, let me write here. First of all, this is 500 ml, isn't it? Either inspiration or expiration. We say 500 ml. And this is in brief, we call TVE. In brief, we say it as TVI. And in brief, it is called inspiratory reserve value. In brief, it is called expiratory reserve value. Okay. So then now I am going for that VC, vital capacity, VC. So what is VC? Is it clear or we use white color? Let me use white color. That will be better. So what it is? Vital capacity. So vital capacity is covering all 4 boxes. If you see. Vital capacity. What is vital capacity? So by looking towards them, what is vital capacity? Simply we can say like this. Vital capacity VC equal to yes, equal to TV plus IRV plus ERV. Both are same actually. The tidal volume, inspiration, expiration, both are same actually. Means here we are not, we don't want, we no need to show TVI, TVE. For our comfort, I said it over. For our comfort. In what way our comfort, that how our comfort will come, that we'll get here. That means that to show IC and EC, I made it like so. Okay, so this is our mind map. Then after we'll read in the textbook to understand. But here in mind, it should present. In mind, that means it should be fixed over. That means whenever a question asked over, must we are going to get question in the need. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. So just I'm taking a little bit far away from here because I have to write again EC there. So vital capacity, what I said, VC equal to TV plus IRV plus ERV. TV plus IRV plus ERV. Okay, wait a minute. Now let me write the definition here. Vital capacity. So vital capacity covers what? That we are seen already. What it covers? It covers normal inspiration, normal expiration, and forcible expiration also. So let us write here. The maximum volume of air. The maximum volume of air. That means here we are not learning the thing by looking toward the definition. After all looking what is happened, then after we are trying to. So what is vital capacity? It covers normal inspiration and expiration, forcible inspiration and expiration. Okay. So now we are trying to cover the total. The maximum volume of air a person can breathe, a maximum volume of air a person can in, breathe in after forced expiration. I bet you don't understand the definition, but here you have to correlate what is happening there. So what is happening there? Means here, we can say like this, the volume of air a person can breathe out after a forced expiration, or maximum volume of air a person can breathe in after a forced expiration. We can say two versions, but whatever that you have to understand by looking toward the TB plus IRV plus ERV only. Okay, let me write that also. Maximum volume of air, maximum volume of air a person can breathe out. First, what we said, breathe in. Now breathe out after forced inspiration. Okay, after forced inspiration. Okay, so got this now? Just that what I mean here, that if you see here, after normal inspiration, the tidal volume we said, that the forced inspiration, IRV we said, then normal expiration, TBE, and forcible expiration, ERV. So simply what we are saying now, of the maximum volume of air, a person can breathe in after forced expiration. So then after that forced inspiration, a person can breathe out. Simply we can show like this, TB plus IRV plus ERV. Okay, so clear?
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about that inspiration capacity. If I ask you, what is your inspiration capacity, what do you say? What is your capacity?
2500 ml to 3000.
No, what is your capacity? What you can do? Sir, I can do that tidal volume, TB, and I can do forcible inspiration. I can breathe normally, then I can breathe forcefully, isn't it? So that is my capacity. That is my capacity, which I can say, isn't it? So that means I am talking about, that is inspiration capacity. That is inspiration capacity. Wait a minute. Let me write with red color. So that what we are saying here, that is inspiration capacity. IC, in general we say it as IC, inspiration capacity. That means IC equal to what you can do. What you can do, sir, I can do normal inspiration, I can do forcible inspiration. So that while doing the definition, that we can represent that thing, the total volume of air, the total volume of air, enter or exit, a person can inhale, the total volume of air a person can inhale after normal expiration. After the normal expiration, that how much he can take in. So how he takes in? By normal and forcible. So that what he can say, this includes TB plus IRV. Okay, so that means most of the times we understand the definition based on our written formats only. That means that our abbreviations will help us more. IC equal to TB plus IRV. So forcible inspiration, TB plus normal inspiration, and forcible inspiration. So how are you defining? The total volume of air a person can inhale after normal expiration. Okay. Now, then I think you better understand if I say these two. What do you say these two? Yeah, that's it. Very good. Expiration capacity. EC equal to?
ERV plus TV plus ERV.
Yeah, TV plus ERV. Expiration capacity. TV plus ERV. TV and ERV. So then let us define here TV plus ERV, expiration capacity. Simply we can call it as expiration capacity. What is expiration capacity?
The total volume of air a person can exhale after normal inspiration.
Yeah, very good, very good. That means reverse further. That reverse further. That means how we define this? The total volume of air. The total volume of air
Person exhale.
a person can exhale. A person can exhale after,
Normal inspiration.
yeah, after normal inspiration. That's it. Okay. Then final conclusion. Final conclusion will give total lung capacity. Total lung capacity. Means what is your lung capacity? If it is asked over, what you can say? Total lung capacity.
Volume of air present in the lung.
Simply we can say here TLC equal to VC plus RV. Did you notice this? TLC equal to VC plus RV. Total lung capacity.
Residual volume, sir.
Yeah,
Volume plus
that VC means TV plus IRV plus ERV. Then if you add residual volume also, what it will come?
vital capacity plus residual
Vital capacity plus residual volume. So what will come?
total lung capacity.
Yeah, total lung capacity will come. Okay. So let us define it. Let us define this particular. So that for some space, I am erasing this. Okay, let us define this first of all. Then after we'll write. So that means here abbreviations will make us very comfortable to understand the topic. And moreover, most of the times they try to confuse you in this particular manner only. VC plus RV equal to and TLC minus RV equal to. We'll do that first of all. Let me explain the primary information here. What is TLC? The total volume of air, the total volume of air accommodated, the total volume of air accommodated where? In the lungs. In the lungs at the end of, in the lungs at the end of forced expiration. At the end of forced expiration, that we can say, we can define it as a total lung capacity at the end of forced expiration, that we can call it as total lung capacity. So let me once here, the total volume of air accommodated the lungs at the end of forced expiration. Making some space here that to write the abbreviated form also. What we call it as total lung capacity. We say it as total lung capacity. Or you can call it like this, total lung capacity. Okay, then simply we can say here TLC equal to
VC plus RB.
VC plus RB. Okay. So this is a full diagram which explains us that let us write in brief format. Let us write all this in brief format. Means only abbreviations. We are making a diagram that make us to write in examination. That means when any question comes here, we are confusing. It will make us to understand comfortably. Okay, any kind of equation is given, any kind of confusing issue is given. So we understand with this diagram easily. Now I am not writing anything here. Simply I am making here. This is residual volume. The volume of air that always remain in the lungs. This is tidal volume that which enters into the lungs by inspiration. Tidal volume which exit the lungs by forcible expiration. Sorry, normal expiration. Then amount of air enters into the lungs by forcible inspiration. Amount of amount of air exit the lungs by forcible expiration. Now, so try to say what is this? What is this? Inspiration capacity. Okay. Next, what is this?
Expiration capacity.
Expiration capacity. Okay. Now, what is this?
Vital capacity.
Yeah, that means covering everything. Covering everything, what it is? Vital capacity. Okay. Next. So, vital capacity plus VC plus RV. VC plus RV. What it is? TLC. Okay. Just writing the volumes will make us to understand this much better. So IRV, how much IRV is going to be? 3000 to 3500 ml. As ERV.
2500.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, wait. I mean, I did mistake here. So, okay. 2500 ml to 3000. What is TB? Then you say what is IC? Here we have to write the 3000 to 3500 ml. Okay, so what is TBE? 500 ml. So how much you can see expiratory reserve volume? 1000 to 1100 ml. Okay. So then now what do you say the EC?
1100 to 1600.
1500 to 1600. 1500 to 1600 ml. Now that immediately we have to calculate VC also. VC equal to TV plus IRV plus ERV. Okay. So that means 500 plus how much the IRV? 2000. Very good. So I'm writing base price first, 1000 ml. Then we can say 3100, isn't it? Or here 3000 plus 1100 maximum. So 4000, 3600. Am I right? Actually, you people might calculate this also, but as I said to you, TVI, TVE, entry, exit. And మీరు 100 rupees earn చేశారండి, you earn 100 rupees and you spend 100 rupees. Total 200 కాదు కదా. That means air enters into the lungs by normal inspiration 500, normal expiration 500. So total 1000 కాదు కదండి. You can't say that is 1000. That means only 500 we have to consider. That means ఈ 500 plus 500 అనుకుంటున్నారేమో. That's the problem actually. So 500 plus 2500 plus 1000. 3000. Oh my God. My calculation is wrong. Mathematic problem. 3000 plus 4000 kada? Or one more possibility is there. One more possibility. What's that? 500 plus 3000 plus 1100 maximum. Okay, so now you say in this particular possibility 4,600. Okay, so this is about VC, vital capacity. Okay, now if I ask you TLC, total lung capacity, TLC equal to VC plus RV. So how much the RV is going to be? Residual volume 1100 to 1200 ml. So that means VC 4000 plus 1100 will get a possibility. And how much we get? 5100. Okay, there is another possibility. 4600 plus 1200. So how much? 800. 5800. Okay. This is the maximum. This page explains all calculations. This page explains all the calculations here. That first of all, definition wise, the questions will come for us. And in the mean period of time, along with the definitions, we are going to get volumes are also. Okay. Then these are all the definitions and then volumes. So as I already said to you, 99% nowadays, actually from last 3 years, the lung volumes became more important for us in examination point of view. The lung volumes became more important. So that's why we need to take care of it. So let me write here, TV plus IRV, what is it? Some equations. SIC, inspiration capacity. TV plus ERV, what is it? EC, expiration capacity. TV plus IRV plus ERV, vital capacity. You need to practice like this. Next, VC plus RV, TLC, total lung capacity. VC plus RV, total lung capacity. Next, TV plus IRV plus ERV plus RV. So someone's voice is coming. Please mute yourself. That those who are getting voice and just search it out why the voice is coming out. Then after you can on again. TV plus IRV plus ERV plus RV equal to TLC. Same. Here this particular area VC. Next TLC minus RV. That one day it won't come here by practice only, it will come here. Our diagram, you people need to practice this diagram for 10 to 15 times. Then only you can answer for these kind of questions here. TLC minus RV. What do you say? VC. Okay. Likewise. IC minus IRV. TV. EC minus ERV. Tidal volume. So likewise, IC minus TV, IRV. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. So then IC minus TV, what do you say? Inspiratory reserve volume. So likewise, there are so many equations you can make it out like this. Okay, so that means here VC minus IRV minus ERV. That means there are all possibilities for the examiner to ask all kind of issues like TV. So these kind of equations, if you want to frame, that you need to practice it. That a total diagram. This is a mind map which you can practice, and this is a textbook. Textbook is also given in the form of mind map. Okay, so that nearly hundreds of questions you will find over on about this particular single diagram, a single diagram. And nowadays, from last 3 years, it became more famous in what aspect? that more and more questions we are going to get in this particular area, lung volumes. Especially, it became a specific that icon of the respiratory system here. So that's why you need to practice it continuously.